Tapas is one of those words that instantly brings images to mind. Warm evenings, clinking glasses, small plates scattered across a table, and conversations that stretch longer than planned. You probably heard it used to describe Spanish food, or maybe a way of eating, or even a lifestyle. But what exactly is tapas? Is it an appetizer, a full meal, a tradition, or something that sits quietly in between all of those ideas? Today, we're unpacking what tapas really means, where it comes from, and why it has become one of the most beloved food traditions in the world right here on History of Simple Things. The word tapas comes from the Spanish verb tapar, which means to cover. This definition points to one of the most commonly told origin stories. In old Spanish taverns, bartenders would place a small piece of bread, cheese, or cured meat on top of a glass of wine to protect it from dust or insects. That simple cover slowly became something customers looked forward to eating along with their drink. While historians still debate how literal this story is, it captures something essential about tapas. From the very beginning, tapas was informal, practical, and closely tied to everyday life. It wasn't designed to impress. It existed to make people comfortable, satisfied, and welcome. One of the biggest misunderstandings about tapas is thinking of it as a specific category of dishes. In reality, tapas is better understood as a way of eating. It favors variety over large portions and shared experiences over individual plates. Instead of ordering one big meal, people order several small dishes and place them in the center of the table. Plates arrive gradually, disappear just as quickly, and are replaced by new ones. The meal unfolds naturally, guided by conversation rather than a strict structure. Tapas encourages people to linger, to talk, and to treat food as something social rather than transactional. Tapas didn't suddenly appear as a national tradition. It evolved slowly, shaped by Spain's climate, economy, and social habits. In earlier centuries, inns and taverns commonly served simple food alongside alcohol to prevent people from drinking on an empty stomach. These small portions were affordable, practical, and easy to prepare. As towns grew and bars became social meeting places, these small bites became part of daily life. By the 19th and early 20th centuries, tapas had firmly embedded itself into Spanish culture. In some regions, ordering a drink still automatically includes a small tapa, reinforcing the idea that food and drink belong together. There is no single official version of tapas. What tapas looks like depends heavily on where you are. In southern Spain, especially in Andalusia, tapas often consists of simple items like olives, fried fish, or slices of jamon. In central regions, you'll find heartier options, such as stewed meats or potatoes covered in rich sauces. Coastal areas highlight seafood, while inland regions lean toward cheeses, cured meats, and legumes. This diversity reflects Spain itself. Tapas adapts to local ingredients, local tastes, and local traditions. Asking what tapas is doesn't lead to one answer, but many regional interpretations of the same idea. Although tapas isn't defined by a fixed menu, certain dishes have become widely recognized. Patatas bravas, crispy potatoes served with a bold tomato sauce, appear on menus across the country. Tortilla española, a thick omelet made from eggs and potatoes, is another staple, often served sliced into small portions. You'll also find croquettes filled with creamy bechamel, shrimp sizzling in garlic and olive oil, marinated olives, and boards of cheese and cured meats. These dishes are not complicated, but they rely on balance, freshness, and quality ingredients. To understand tapas fully, you have to look beyond the food. Tapas plays a major role in Spanish social life. Going out for tapas often means moving from bar to bar, enjoying one drink and one small dish at each stop. This practice turns eating into a shared experience rather than a single destination. Tapas removes formality. There's no pressure to order correctly or eat everything on your own plate. Everyone shares, everyone tastes, and everyone participates. It's food that invites conversation and connection. Outside of Spain, tapas is often presented as appetizers served before a main course. Traditionally, though, tapas is the meal. When enough small dishes are shared, they become filling, satisfying, and complete. This distinction matters. Treating tapas as just a pre-meal can strip away its purpose. Tapas isn't meant to rush you towards something bigger. It encourages you to stay exactly where you are and enjoy the moment. Tapas isn't alone in this philosophy. Many cultures embrace small shared dishes. The Middle East has mezze, Italy has antipasti, and China has dim sum. While the flavors and customs differ, the idea is the same. Food becomes more meaningful when it's shared and enjoyed slowly. Tapas fits into this global pattern while maintaining its distinctly Spanish identity, rooted in olive oil, bread, wine, and unhurried time. In recent decades, tapas has traveled far beyond Spain. Around the world, the word is used to describe small plates of all kinds, sometimes with little connection to Spanish cuisine. While this can feel diluted, it also shows how powerful the idea of tapas really is. Even within Spain, tapas continues to evolve. Modern chefs reinterpret traditional dishes with new techniques and presentations. Yet despite these changes, the essence remains unchanged. Shared plates, relaxed spaces, and food meant to bring people together. In a world that constantly pushes speed and efficiency, tapas quietly resists. It asks people to slow down, order another plate, and enjoy the company they're with. It values connection over convenience and experience over excess. Tapas reminds us that food doesn't need to be elaborate to be meaningful. Sometimes a few small dishes and a shared table are enough. So what exactly is tapas? It isn't just small food, and it isn't just Spanish cuisine. Tapas is a tradition shaped by history, place, and human connection. It's a way of eating that celebrates variety, sharing, and presence. And maybe that's why tapas has endured for centuries, because at its heart, it's about something timeless, enjoying good food together. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.